12 News is your election headquarters, and today both candidates running for lieutenant governor continued rallying voters. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick held a campaign event today in Beaumont. His Democratic opponent, Mike Collier, was working the phone banks in Austin. Now, the two men went head-to-head 4 years ago. You may remember Patrick won by roughly 5 percentage points then. So what are the issues dominating the race this go-around? Let's bring in 12 News reporter Ebony Coleman for fresh perspective. Ebony?
Sorry, Jordan, the Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has been traveling across Texas all week, visiting 130 cities in 3 days. He's visited sheriffs, eaten in restaurants, and he's getting a taste of what's important to voters.
First of all, I'm having a lot of fun. Texas is just the greatest place to be. Secondly, about half of the vote is in rural Texas.
Lieutenant Governor Patrick says this election is more important than ever. He says the soul of Texas is at stake.
We have Democrats who want to turn Texas into California with their policies that are anti-oil and gas. They would like to kill this industry that was created right here where we stand.
Lieutenant Governor Patrick's opponent, Democrat Mike Collier, has been working phone banks in Austin. He's running against Patrick for the third time. Collier says he's been endorsed by at least a dozen Republican elected officials.
Partisan politics makes life difficult for them. I mean, they're just trying to make sure that we got good roads, make sure that you got, law enforcement, to make sure the budget makes sense. And they hear me come around and we just talk about the numbers and what's it take to have good policy in the state.
This week, Collier sent a cease and desist letter to Lieutenant Governor Patrick's team, attacking the incumbent's latest ad campaign. In a tweet from Collier Tuesday, he expressed why he was asking TV stations to take the ad down, calling them false and misleading.
Our ads are still on the air. No TV station has asked us to take them down because what we said, we stand by. And he said it himself in his own words. He said, Joe Biden's policies and my policies are exactly alike. There's no daylight between us. Those are his words, not mine.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said if he's reelected, he hopes to continue working with school districts for improved safety. He supports training teachers to carry weapons, and he wants ballistic shields for every officer. Ebony Coleman, 12 News.
Thank you, Ebony. Now, the race for lieutenant governor is extremely important in Texas politics. Whoever holds that seat, that job, becomes the second highest ranking state executive. The lieutenant governor has a long line of duties, including presiding over the state Senate. According to the Texas Tribune, it is thought to be the most elected office in the state. That's because the lieutenant governor has that role in this Texas legislature. The seat is in charge of the agenda, standing committees, and whoever holds this seat gets the latest word, or the last word, if there's a tie. This job also deals with the state budget and redistricting. You can find our complete 12 News election guide on our website. We'll even send it straight to your phone if you text the word VOTE to 409-838-1212.